Hey guys, welcome back to Coders Arcade. This is Ashank David, and welcome back to another brand new video on our job prep series where we talk about different companies, we talk about different roles available in those companies, and how do you prepare for those roles? How do you crack those roles in order to get those jobs into that particular company? This video is a little bit a special video where we are going to talk about a special kind of examination, and that examination is going on right now, right in this current phase, through which you can also get the jobs into that company. I'm talking about the TCS company. I'm talking about Tata Consultancy Services. Now, on this, I have already created a video few days before this date. I've already created one video. I will give the link of that video into the description of this particular video, so you can go ahead and watch that video also if you want to know about the current job openings for that company TCS and how to prepare for it. But today we are exclusively going to talk about TCS CodeVita examination. I have brought to you a TCS CodeVita complete guide where I'll talk about how to prepare for this exam and how to get the job in TCS for different roles available in the current market trend right now, guys. Now, first of all, before we go ahead into this, I need to tell you about what exactly is this CodeVita examination. Now, TCS conducts every year, TCS usually conducts this examination where TCS selects some few students who are going to get the job into specific developer role or testing role or automation role, depending upon what job requirements are booming in the current market trend. Generally, this test is going to happen every year. Now, as of the current market trend, already 2 rounds are over in this test. If you are one of the students who have cleared these 2 rounds and are going for the third round, that is the tag round, I'll be guiding you about how to crack that round and how you need to be prepared for that particular round in this particular video. This video will not be helpful for just only this current scenario, but in future upcoming scenarios also, when next CodeVita exam will be, catered in upcoming future years. You will be able to understand from this video only. This video will be helpful in the other videos or other future years also where CodeVita exams will be conducted. Again, this is a general video that I'm creating, and this is how TCS conducts this CodeVita examination. Now, speaking about this CodeVita examination, what exactly is this? Now, as I told you that this is an examination taken by TCS to select the students for their developer roles or specific domain specific roles in their company for that particular exam. This exam is held. Now, this exam is of 4 rounds, generally 4 to 5 rounds, but generally speaking, 4 rounds are there generally in this particular thing. 4 rounds are there mandatory in this exam. One is the pre-qualifier round. This is the round 1, where this round happens for 6 hours, where 6 questions are asked, easy to medium difficulty level, that is going to clear this. Clearing this, you will get a basic certificate if you clear this particular round. So this is your pre-qualifier round that happens. So once you clear this round, you go into the second round. That is your qualifier round, where in this a little bit harder, it is harder than the pre-qualifier round. This is a little bit harder. This is 6 to 7 hours of test. Difficulty ramps up a little bit to DSA and dynamic programming DP. Top performers will move forward in this. So first is pre-qualifier round. If you clear this round, you will get a basic certificate and you are going to get eligible for the qualifiers round. Now, both of these rounds sometimes happens as an open book round, where you're allowed to use internet, you're allowed to use books, you're allowed to use different resources in order to crack these 2 rounds in your online assessment as well. So you're allowed to do that. What is checked in these 2 rounds is that are you able to solve the problem by searching over the different resources available? Are you able to solve a problem using the resources which are already given to you? So these are the 2 rounds where these things are checked. If you clear both of these 2 rounds, then comes your main round, that is the tag test round. This talent acquisition, something like that is there, where talent acquisition team conducts the tag test, where this particular test is proctored like proper examination. Here in these pre-qualifier and the qualifier round, you are on your own, where nobody is there to see you, nobody is there to tell you. You can do it according to your needs. You can check the resources like that. But when it comes to the tag test round, this is the round where you are proctored. This round is a proctored test. So in this, you will be at your actual coding skills, your actual skills will be tested. What you have written in your qualifiers and pre-qualifiers, have you really written it by yourself, or you have just copied it from something else like that? That is checked here. This is verification round. This round is of 90 minutes generally, and two questions are asked generally. Two questions. One is medium level question, one is hard level question. Two coding questions are asked. If you qualify this, then you are going to the grand finale round. In the grand finale round, this is your global round where this is again offline test, and top rankers will globally battle for $20,000 worth of Best World Coder title, like that. So this is a globally conducted exam that this happens. CodeVita is a global. It's like coding as a sport kind of a program that TCS conducts. So this is your CodeVita exam. Now, if you clear this exam, then you are eligible for the upcoming job roles available in TCS. And it also provides you very good salary starting from 10 LPA to and so on. As I've told you in all my other previous videos also, guys, there is no limit. There is no roof limit of getting the salaries. As high as you can go, you can get it depending upon your project and your job location. Depends. Most students clear the round 1 and 2 easily. The real challenge starts now, where the tag test starts. So, cracking the tag test. So, how do you crack the tag test? Let's talk about that. TCS knows the first rounds were open book. As I told you, it's open book round. So, you can do according to yourself. That is the first two rounds. Now, they lock you into a room to see if you can actually code. If you really know the programming, if you really have that programming skills in you, that is checked in this round. It is of 90 minutes. Your strict time limit is there. Speed and accuracy are critical in this round. Questions are asked. Easy and medium question. Easy, medium, that is first question. Then second question is a hard level question. Then the third concept here is that zero AI. In person, proctored, no internet, no old code can be used in this particular exam. So these are the three main properties that you should be knowing before you go into this tag exam. The 4-week game plan that we have designed for this particular we have designed this so that you guys can easily understand how to prepare for this tag test that is going to be upcoming in this. So those students who are waiting for the tag test, they can see this video, they can understand this roadmap, and they can easily be able to crack the tag test, guys. We will divide our game plan into 4 weeks. One by one, we will talk about what you need to prepare in every week, and we'll understand how to clear those things. We'll talk about the concepts also. So first week, let's talk about the first week. Syntax and library mastery. Here, best thing is take up one language. Choose one language of your choice. It can be either Java, it can be either C++, it can be either C, or it can be either Python. Now, if you personally ask me, I would say go ahead with Java. It is one of the most asked and the most in demand language in the current market trend. So if you are comfortable with Java, definitely you will go with Java. If you are not that much comfortable with Java, then you can go with C++. Then you can go with Python. Then you can go with C. C is not considered that much, guys, these days. So you should be knowing this, that Java has the highest priority. Okay. Take one language, master the collection frameworks in that language. Different languages will have different collection frameworks. Majorly 3 languages are very popular for collection frameworks. Number 1 is Java. Java collection frameworks, as we say. We have array list, linked list, different kinds of these things, hash maps, sets. These are the different things that you have in collection frameworks, vectors, those kind of things. So collection frameworks in Java that you can master on. If you are working with C++, then in C++ your STL library, things like your maps, ordered maps, unordered maps, sets, ordered maps, unordered sets, ordered sets and unordered sets. Then your linked list, forward list and list, pairs, vectors, All those things should be mastered. How to work with STL concepts should be clear. If we talk about in Python specifically, we're talking about list, tuples, sets, dictionaries. These are the collection frameworks available in different languages. First week is to master that particular thing. Generally, coding questions are asked from these questions, these topics, so that there are different kinds of methods, methodologies that can be applied into these questions that is available for you to solve. So that checks your basic level coding skills. That is your first thing. Second thing is data structures tool belt. Most question one problems are solved here. Most question one problems are solved here. Okay. Questions are asked from arrays, strings, maps and sets, and your math library. Mostly from arrays and string. Mastery of arrays and strings are mostly asked. In arrays, concepts like sliding window maximum, trapping rainwater problem. Then you have different kinds of different kinds of problems are there. Cadane's algorithm. Then you have minimum sum sub array problem. Those kind of problems are generally asked in arrays. If we talk about strings, in strings your palindrome problem, your substrings problems. Okay, those kind of problems. All those kind of problems are generally asked in strings concept. So arrays and strings are the absolutely important topics that you need to guys do. All right. This is your second week. Second week is to master your data structure tool belt, where you talk about basics of data structures first. We are not going into advanced data structures in second week. First week is your collections. Second week is your basic understanding about different collection of data structures. Third week when you come, you talk about actual data structures, advanced data structures like trees, graphs, and algorithms related to them, plus your dynamic programming and greedy programming. Greedy DP. Greedy DP is one of the most asked questions, one of the most asked competitive questions that are asked in many different companies. And CodeVita is one of the best exams where these kind of questions are generally asked. Specifically, you should solve dynamic programming problems very carefully, guys. DP problems are one of the most important problems that you will come across in any of the company's examinations, right? So greedy and DP. Next is your DFS, BFS, algorithms. Now let's talk about DFS, BFS, depth first search, breadth first search. This concept is available for you to do it in trees, in graphs also. In trees, when you do, you have different kinds of trees now. Now you have binary tree, you have binary search tree, you have a splay tree, you have red and black tree, you have AVL tree, you have KDN tree, you have a lot of different trees. And guys, in all of these different trees, you have different DFS, BFS, and apart from just DFS, BFS, many different other algorithms also. In an interview, in a face-to-face round, a question can also be asked like from a binary tree, how to delete a specific node. That is one of the most important questions that are generally asked in interviews. These kind of advanced data structures are generally asked. This is your third week where you prepare third week in this particular field. You should be able to go on lead code and should be able to solve problems related to greedy, DP and trees and graphs. This is your third week. Then comes your fourth week, where we talk about mock mode. Mock interviews, mock mode, where you prepare yourself for actual processing, for actual coding. How do you do that? You will simulate the pressure. No Google, no IntelliSense. Take out notepad, blank notepad, put up 90 minutes timer, go on to lead code and solve two problems, guys. If you want to practice. This will be on week 4. Fourth week is going to be every day. Take a blank notepad, 90 minutes timer in your watch, in your stopwatch, and then solve two problems, randomly two problems related to arrays or strings or trees or graphs from lead code. One problem as a medium, easy to medium level, and the second problem is medium to hard level problem. You check if you are able to solve the problem In that 90 minutes time frame, you will be ready for the exam that is going to be conducted in your tag test. This is the roadmap, the complete roadmap, which will help you to crack this tag test and will also prepare you for your grand finale test as well. So this is how the process would be. Let's talk about golden rules for the exam days and finally sum up this video. When we talk about golden rules for the exam days, partial output is the king. You see, it is possible that you might not get the full output. So partial output is very good. In that case, can't solve it fully, write the code that passes the basic sample test case. You get points for the logic. Points for the logic writing is given. So make sure that partial output is the king. Try to at least solve one or two sample test cases which were mentioned in the question, the sample test cases that will allow you to go ahead with that particular logic points. You will be able to scoop up some extra points. Brute force first. You don't have to be very efficient at all the times, every single time in the first attempt. No, not like that. Don't over optimize immediately. A slow solution is better than no solution. At least at the end of the day, when you understand how to solve a problem using brute force, in a real examination, you won't get confused that I want to solve it only in the most optimized way. Optimized way will automatically come slowly once you practice. Always understand about the brute force technique first. If nothing is there, then brute force will be there. Straightforward, simple solution. Like that. Okay. Then comes your master input and output. TCS input can be tricky. Comma separated, no size given, practice scan, have a split, all those things. To make it confusing, TCS will give you some raw inputs. You should be able to understand those inputs and outputs. Those are the things. Now, this is something which is very domain specific. These 2 points are very important, guys. Focus on to these 2 points more. No trailing spaces. Presentations error are common. Ensure your output format matches exactly. This will play with the mind of the interviewer, the proctor who is checking the test, or maybe a bot. Where when your pattern for the output matches exactly, it seems to be like you have done the correct approach. These are some of the tricks and tips that you should be knowing before you go into this test, guys. This is how you will be preparing for the CodeVita tag test, guys. And this is how you will clear this tag test. I hope so that this is very much clear. At the end, guys, good luck. You have cleared the hard part now, just prove it. This is how everything works in CodeVita, guys. I hope so that you found this video informative. If you found this video useful, helpful and informative, please give us a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Codes Arcade. And don't forget to press the bell icon also. If you have any doubts related to this video in the process, please do tell me in the comment section below. I'll try my level best to help you as much as possible. If you have any problems related to any topic or something, I have given you the link of the DSA playlist both in Java and C++ in our description below in the same video. So if you are preparing for the 4th week and the 2nd week related to arrays and strings, all the content is already there on Coders Arcade in this channel, guys. Just go ahead onto our channel, search for that particular video and you will get the video. You will get the questions from arrays also, you'll get the questions from strings also. You will get all the concepts from data structures, including trees and graphs into our playlist, guys. I'll give the link of both the playlists in the description below. Also, guys, connect with us on Telegram and WhatsApp and other social media handles. Also, I'll give the link of all those social media handles in the description below. Main thing is, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel. Telegram channel is very important, guys, because that is the place where we keep on posting the job requirements, new posting, new upcoming videos, links and study materials on Telegram. We announce everything on Telegram. Telegram is very important, guys. I hope so that this is really much clear to all of you guys. If you have any doubts, please do let me tell in the comment section below. I'll try to help you as much as possible. That's all for this video, guys. All the best for CodeVita tag test, guys. Those people who are going to go into the tag test, guys, Do let us know in the comment section how did your exam go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one with another company, another content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy learning. I'll see you guys in the next one.